prioritized, correct? So we try to come to the local and we take sample and test in the laboratory, and also we try to improving the capacity for institutional and also along the value chain. And component 3, so we conduct a pilot study for e-surveillance, and simply when they found in the farm they have some problem with the chicken or pig or cattle, they can take the picture and send us, and we can using the AI or you can using some knowledge people to analyze to help them to solve the problem. And component 4, we try to develop the method tool and improve in health, and so we do risk map for the also the transmission and model, and we try to assess the assessment for the pre-nest tool and also cost-effective strategy. And component 5, so we try to do some intervention in the farm. We come to the farm with a low-cost intervention because in Vietnam also many poor people and very simple farm, so we try to teach them how to use the vaccine and how to using the biosecurity to improve their farm. And so we try to we try to focus on gender equality, climate change, and animal welfare as well. And so for our app, so we try to focus on the farmer owner, local vet, and the government vet. And when the farmer found something wrong, so take picture or communicate with local vet will try to answer them immediately if they can. If not, they can consult to the higher level, and by this, so we can know what going on and in the timing real time. That's we try to do. And this is the logo for our, we call farm pet care, and this is the main menu for the, and also they can give some report to the authority. And for this project, so we pick up from 2002, and we try to scoping visit in Lào Cai and Hoa Binh, and also we got approved by MAT on the 2003, and we conduct the training, we conduct the sampling, and we will try to teach people how to using the app, and also we continue after we do intervention, so we will final take sample to evaluate our activity. And here's some preliminary data. So we found some positive for foot and mouth disease, lumpy skin, coronavirus in human, and also leptospira in human, and also in pig we found some positive for influenza and leptospira. That's some data we just have, and so these are all my talk. So I would like to thank the INRI for long-term collaboration with NIVR, and also we generate a very big project for us. and thank you all of you here, and thank you.
Yes, thank you. I know it's difficult. It's a lot of information, 5 minutes. It's almost impossible. So now I may invite DTG of National Institute of Animal Science, Dr. Cook, and she will present us something about breeding in native chicken here in Vietnam. We have it also in Cambodia and more sooner also in Laos and maybe in the Asia Pacific. So this is really a project, very successful, with a lot of scaling opportunities. Madam Cook, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, friends.
A big ceremony. I like the photo.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I would like to present the topic genetics innovation from more Chinese students. Breeds, that is Vietnamese experiences from the project Asian Chicken Genetic Gains. It's funded by ASEAN and in cooperation with ERI. So that project is a 5-year project started from 2020 and 2025. And the very important project that is a project that is an activity of establish and monitoring on-station and on-farm testing where we import the Vietnamese local chicken, import the exotic chickens from the Saxo, the Tetra company and the Novozen company. The idea is that this breed have a very high productivity, and we also import the first 2 newer breeds, and the second is 2 laying breeds, where they lay in the egg cell color white pink, which is very preferred in Vietnam. So in on farm testing, we also compare with the 3 Vietnamese local chickens come from Quang Binh, Hoa Binh, and Hà Nam province, with the very poor farmers in such areas for comparison. And we choose 5 households with 50 chickens from the imported chickens and 50 chickens from the local chicken for comparison. So here you can see that we use the mother units where we provide the chicken at 8 weeks to the farmer, and for the experiment we organize the 2 houses which have the same management in the farm. So the results on farm testing result, you can see here that with the body weight, the first two breeds. So you can see here that it have a high body weight at 8 weeks compared to the Vietnamese local breeds and also the 2 laying breeds. And if we compare with the egg production, you can see that it is a group of Vietnamese local chicken, and the other, that one is a 4 exotic breeds. So you can see the egg production here is from as much as 2 or 3 times compared to the Vietnamese local chickens. And the color of the breed, the color of the egg is really preferred by the farmer. So this one is showing that's very efficiency for the farmers in Vietnam. So now look at the adaptation of the exotic breeds, that we compare the egg production between on-farm station and on-farm testing. That is on-station testing was done in my institute, where it's a really well-controlled environment, and on-farm, that is a real condition in the low input and low output of the very, very poor farmers in 3 different provinces. It distributed into 3 different regions in Vietnam. So when we compare with the egg production, we see that we see that here is the blue color, that is the on-station, and the other color that's on-farm. So we can see that it's not much different. So it's showing that the 3 chicken breed is a very adaptation with the local environments. So now that is the research on the productivity and how to improve the knowledge of the farmer, where they are very poor and very low knowledge of poultry chicken production. So we do a lot of activity to capacity building. The first one that is innovation platform, community innovation platform, and also trainings, where we put the farmer together with all the value chain experts and put together, sitting together, and to find the solutions and to improve the knowledge and also to share all the information. And from that activity, the farmer have a high knowledge. The knowledge of the production system on chicken is increased, and also the marketing is also increased. So for also that the activity of the project, we found that the imported chicken is highly adapted with the rural provinces, and especially the egg performance is from 2.75 to 3.5 times as much as this of this local breed. And we also find out that the economic efficiencies of exotic chicken is very high compared to with the Vietnamese local chicken. Especially the farmers, they are very prefer with the exotic breeds. So that is a result of project. From that result, from the very successful with that project, we also apply for the second phase of project. It started from July until 2005. until 2009. And mainly activity that is the selections of the pure Vietnamese local breed using the innovation technology, and also improve the genetic improvements of Vietnamese local breed using the exotic breeds. So and all the activities surrounding support for the improve the productivities of the chickens in the very effective way. So that is all of the present I would like to sharing with you today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I think you was the best timekeeper. And one comment on that, we have it also in Cambodia and soon in Laos. In Cambodia, the approach is a bit different. You may think why we have to import breeds. We have also the approach where we just improved native breeds present in the country. We can maybe discuss later. No question answers, we have it after the last presentation. And now I may invite our colleague from SAADC, Marie Thieu, and she will talk about sapling and SAF, and it's all about bundled packages for sustainable livestock system here in northern Vietnam, but this is a regional program. Mary, floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. I've been asked to talk for 5 minutes about work that would take a whole day. I'll try my best to Chang. I'll let you know when to start the timer. My name is Mary Thieu. I'm the Asia lead of the Tropical Forages program of SAADC, or the Alliance as you know it, and also the Vietnam focal point of the program on livestock. Next slide, please. Okay, so I would just like to share with you, as part of our work in Vietnam and in the region on sustainable livestock, especially the work we've been doing in the Northwest Highlands of Vietnam. This is more like a journey, but with a lot of work, we've invested a lot of activities, resources, partnerships from 2019 and still ongoing, hoping to scale innovations that have been piloted and tested. The livestock program work that we do at the CGIAR are usually big, massive scope. So I'll not dwell into each component of it, but I just wanted my colleagues who are here to raise their hands. So if you're interested in any parts of the project, please do reach out to any of my colleagues. Any CGIAR people working in Vietnam? Please just put your hand up. Yeah, so we have a few of them. So please reach out to any of us if you need further discussion. Okay, so briefly, in the Northwest Highlands of Vietnam, we've been working a lot on beef cattle and pigs value chain. And this has been under the research program on livestock, or what we call the CRP. And then from 2022 to 2024, we had the sapling initiative, where we continue to pilot and test innovations on productivity and resilience in that region. And moving forward, and I'll get into that a little bit, we are still working in the same region, but hoping to scale further, not only on livestock productivity, but also including One Health approaches. So for what we call sapling, or Sustainable Animal Productivity Initiative, we aim to address a number of challenges that we are aware of, including climate vulnerabilities. And in the Northwest Highlands, this is mostly drought, especially in the winter season, which causes a lot of seasonal feed shortages for livestock. Our work in the past few years have been on all these what we call work packages, where we've been looking at bundled productivity enhancing interventions on AI, feed forages, animal health. But also looking at adoption and scaling pathways, such as using farmer groups, looking at gender integration, gender norms, also approaches for influencing behavior, so also looking at the food environment and consumption. But most importantly for today's session is what we have here as Work Package 5, where we also look at what are the trade-offs for livestock interventions on climate and the environment. And this helps us to provide evidence-based recommendations to our partners, policymakers, etc. Highlights and achievements. I can take half a day to just talk about highlights and achievements, so I'll not go into that. But we have a lot of results which have been shared and which we can discuss later on enhanced adoption of bundled innovation package for productivity enhancement, but also looking at adoption pathways where we've been having a central core mechanism of using farmer groups, but now we are also working with market system actors to enable our innovations to go.